Here we go. Druid versus Druid.
All
All right,
right.
Reina, you missed a little bit, but it was because the players just started on their own a little bit earlier than we had thought.
Some people. Well, it's a lot
Yeah,
of free damage for StrifeCro here.
yeah. StrifeCro managed to pull off the coin innervate Azure Drake on 2.
Got him. Does Firebat have the awkward? Well, they're already playing. So StrifeCro's got the. Excuse me, Firebat. He had the hero power, hero power, hero power line. That's not the best draw.
I think there was a Wrath in there though, but yeah,
Was there? Oh yeah, yeah, on the Drake.
that's how the Azure Drake ultimately ended up falling
Mm-hmm.
at the cost of 8 life.
Now StrifeCro's hand's pretty clunky. Oh, that's interesting. So, the version of Druid that Firebat's playing, have we seen this yet? Is it? Are we sure it's the Miracle list, or is it the Panda list, or it could be
I
just about
really don't
anything
know
at this
yet.
point? Yeah.
Yeah, it could be anything. All those cards are run by most Druid decks, I believe.
He's gonna charge it. Okay, I would have liked to see Taunt there because StrifeCro's not gonna have Black Knight mana just yet. But it's a fine play too. You see a draw here. Definitely needs the card. And the hero power, opting to take some damage and just hold on to the Moonfire. Makes a
I
lot of
think that's
sense.
fair. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you gotta keep in mind that like when the Violet Teacher combo goes off with Power of the Wild, it's very hard for the other Druid to remove. Like Swipe does not get rid of it anymore.
He's also got Auctioneer in there as well, so. A little bit tempting to play Wild Growth, but then you gotta drop BGH as well, so Firebat's gonna opt for the Azure Drake. I like that for sure.
What does BGH really hit in this matchup, though? I mean,
In
yeah,
this matchup, not.
some people like to run Alistraza, I guess, but generally no.
Yeah, some people play Rag actually. Like the original list that most people copied, Life Coaches, I'm pretty sure plays one Ragnaros. So that's usually what you see it used on. In the mirror, at least. Unless that's something in StrifeCro cut to fit in that Power of the Wild, you know. Because that's not, I don't think that's a card that was in the original list.
Hmm.
So we'll see. StrifeCro got a lot of decisions himself here. Can drop Ancient of Lore. You can just swipe and Wild Growth. I like swipe Wild Growth, I think. But then you let StrifeCro, or you let
I
Firebat
like
play the
Swipe.
first.
Yeah, but the first minions so far in this game have all been pretty terrible. Like, is it really going to be that bad?
Yeah, maybe not. Alright, he's gonna go for the swipe. Or swipe hero power. He's saving the Wild Growth for 10 mana. Wow, that's surprising. He's got 4 more turns in the game. I would have definitely expected to see Wild Growth there. StrifeCro thinks it's gonna go pretty long though, and he might run out of card draw even with the 2 lures. So we're gonna see a Wild Growth from Firebat playing it a lot more liberally here, as expected.
Yeah, very different type of plays.
In Firebat's case, he has a clear use for that extra mana. It is going to get Scenarios out a turn earlier. So I
But
guess
that's
here
basically it. So it's basically kind of like an innervate.
yeah, it's like playing coin for 2 mana ahead of time.
Yeah.
Not bad. Oh, the Auctioneer. There we go.
That's why you save that Wild Growth, man. That's 3 card arenas.
It's true. 2 mana sprint on 10 mana. Let's see. We'll go with, it's got to be Scenarios.
I mean, you committed to Scenarios with last turn's play. There's
Yeah.
no reason to back out.
I think you attack as well. Hit right in the face.
Is he really thinking of? Oh man.
Oh, you just sass him. Hit him in the face.
Well, all we're seeing are facial expressions here. Not going for face yet.
Firebat or StrifeCro's just excited for his Auctioneer turn. He really wants Firebat to hit the end turn button. Firebat's trying to decide, is it better to swing here or not? It is pretty close. We know that Shade is going to get Wrathed if Firebat makes this attack. It might be better to hold off. I have no idea. That's why I'm casting. But he's going to opt to attack. I like it. Let's see what Auctioneer does.
Yeah, I guess you do have to Auctioneer here. And there's no way it's surviving until 10 mana for the Super Wild Growth. Damn.
What can you do about this 5/8 as a druid? That's so brutal.
You have 25 life, I think. 20, yeah, it is 25 life. You can just float. Who cares? Just leave it there.
Yeah. Hope for the best. I like
Yeah.
it. Innervate Wild Growth. I like seeing Claw before the Innervate, but this is fine too. Some of these Auctioneer turns of this deck can get pretty crazy. Firebat doesn't have the combo yet. His hand doesn't do much once this Cenarius is dead.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 2 swipes and a Dream. He needs to draw that Force of Nature. It needs to just go face. Because there's no way you're out-carding an opponent that just drew like 50 cards.
The thing is, like, the draw is far from over. Next turn, the Gadgetzin can draw 3 cards off the Wild Growth, 1 off the Moonfire.
If it lives, yeah.
No, he's got another Auctioneer in hand.
Oh, sure. Is he really going to play that, though, to draw more cards? I think we're just going to see, like, more board presence. He has enough cards already. And Moonfire value. Cenarius is put in his place, down to a 5/7. And, wow! That's Force of Nature.
Man.
That might have just won him the game. That is the only card he could have drawn to actually get out of this. What is he doing?
I think he's playing it safe.
Why don't you just force go face this turn? There's no way he can
Double
gain
swipe.
it. I guess he's afraid of dying to combo. Never mind. He's
Yeah.
afraid of dying to combo. Okay, that's fair. Then you innervate the BGA trade. He's gonna hero power. Alright.
It's fine.
I don't know how to play Hearthstone. It's not a bad play. That's fine.
I mean, if he draws another Savage Roar, it's like ultra lethal. Like, there's nothing
Yeah.
that stops that wave of minions.
My guess is he only plays one, but this was definitely the right play because he just saw StrifeCro draw a lot of cards. StrifeCro, we know he doesn't have the combo, but Firebat,
Yeah, you
from his
can't
perspective,
assume that.
yeah, it's
Absolutely.
very likely he has it after drawing 10 cards. That Lothep draw is huge, though. StrifeCro has no way to not die to the combo here. So he has to play the Lothep, and he knows that. StrifeCro is just deciding, what do I play on top of this Lothep? Do I maybe play Auctioneer just as a minion, hope he attacks it? Do
No, I
play
think
Drake?
as your Drake is significantly stronger than Auctioneer. Because you can't afford to like Wild Growth or something next turn. I think you have to end this game as soon as possible. And just getting that one draw out of the way now, I think, is more valuable.
That might be true. You probably have to Ancient of Lore to heal next turn. You're gonna see Shade. And hero power just to gain 1 life. Okay. I think he was doing some complicated math over the course of 2 turns. What life total he needs to be at to not die to this combo. So yeah, that's most likely what just happened. Yeti's gonna give Firebat something to develop on a turn where he can't really play spells. The question is, does he still want to continue holding on to this BGH? He decides to drop it. A turn later, he could have played this last turn. Getting really punished for it here. He could have gotten 4 more damage on it.
Yeah, I think it's still okay though. I mean, he's outside of combo lethal range, and he's got his own combo with 3 minions on board. StrifeCro's actually in a really bad spot right now. And I think drawing well means a oh. Yeah, that's the card he needed.
To be fair, StrifeCro has drawn his fair share of cards this game. It was pretty likely.
It is double Savage Roar. I was right.
Yeah, interesting.
It's double Savage Roar, 1 Force of Nature.
Usually you only see 1 Roar in those lists, I thought, but I guess everyone's changing a few cards here and there. Well, unless Firebat wants to use this Force defensively, which he won't, because he's trying to win the game, he's going to have to just hope that StrifeCro doesn't have the combo. Wow, he's really going to do it. He's going to do it defensively. I think the best chance to win is to just Yeti and hope your opponent doesn't kill you. I think he dies, but it's still the right play.
Does he?
It's 6/6/8. 6/6/8/2. It's 16 down. Well, yeah, it's 22 damage, I think.
Yeah, it's way over. Yeah. Firebat's like, oh man, he's had to have drawn something. He's got 6 cards left in the deck. Why am I still alive right now?
Time waits for no one.
Well, Firebat's definitely gonna take his time with the play.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead and he knows it. This is a guy I want to play a lot of poker against. Those expressions.
I mean, it's the reason it's correct is because if you clear the Drake with the combo, you still die to the combo because he's got that 4/4 shade of necks.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
And you
because you
also
lose
can-
anyway to the combo, you just don't play around it. So it is the right play.
All right, StrifeCro takes game 1 in the winners bracket semifinals.
Yeah, it's a pretty epic Druid versus Druid matchup there, as we just saw. So actually, Firebat is running very few aggressive decks right now.
Firebat's this rogue's gonna have to do a lot of work. This is the Stranglethorn Tiger rogue that we saw earlier.
Yep.
I'm very skeptical of Shaman's ability to win games with double Molten Giant, Elixstraza, Farsight, but I'm excited to see
To
it.
witness
be
such a
played more.
feat, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so StrifeCro's up 1-0, of course, this is game 2. No wild growth, that's huge for Firebat. StrifeCro's just got that reactive all removal hand, hero powering turn 2. It's not what you want. Just wants the wild growth and the dudes. Imagine how good that hand would be with wild growth. Turn 3 Teacher, turn 4 Drake. Jeez.
Yeah. And then Wraths for... Oh my
Ooh,
god.
That's a good
It
draw.
still might be really good.
Do you play Drake or do you play Teacher? It's actually
You
close.
play Drake. No, you play Drake.
Teacher's more likely to live. But yeah, okay. I like Drake. Save the mana. Alright, so there is no clean answer to this. In Firebat's hand, he's gotta play Farseer. I like the attack first, that's definitely correct. That's gonna allow Shiv, Coin, SI to kill the Drake next turn.
That's still quite a lot of cards. But yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta constantly clear the board here against Druid. I feel like maybe this Druid as a rogue is a pretty good matchup for the rogue, though. Because it is fairly slow.
Yeah, you
Generally,
got a lot
I
of
feel
time.
Druid has the advantage.
And only
You
one
got a lot of
combo.
time. Well, the thing is, you also not even running against many taunts. Like some combo Druid decks run Sludge Belcher. This one doesn't even run that.
Taunts aren't even that good against Rogue anymore, honestly. All your creatures have Taunt, they have to kill everything. The thing is, there's only one copy of the combo, so the fact that StrifeCro didn't draw Wild Growth or Shade in Extremis means there's no way he could win. If he drew Shade, StrifeCro could have just innervated it out or just played it immediately. And it's the second it's out of Blade Flurry range, he has like Firebat can't kill him anymore, because eventually the Shade's going to become a 10-10, and he's just going to get comboed. But in this case, StrifeCro's not
Tiger.
pretty bad. No Wild Growth.
Tiger.
Yeah. It's
Pretty
Tiger.
good.
Yeah, it's great here. If only he had
If
some
only
other
he
good
didn't have the
thing
Esther
to do
things.
turn 5. Yeah. There's Lotheb in this deck too.
Uh-oh. I think that's the... Oh, crap. Why did I put the Tiger in this deck face?
I don't think we've seen an auctioneer from Firebat yet, have we? Or no, we saw one. We saw one earlier.
I mean, you
I
could
wasn't
always cut one for Tiger. That's just what people are doing these days.
That's what I'm saying. If somebody wanted to troll with him, we just switched the auctioneers for Tigers.
I mean, no. You really gotta think about this. Like, if you have two auctioneers in your deck, and you use the first auctioneer to draw every card in your deck, the second auctioneer is a dead card.
Yeah. Tiger's just strictly better. Conceals itself, it's bigger.
Lights out. Hey, lights out.
Alright.
Firebat goes face. Tigers are
Oh,
up.
there is that Ragnaros. You were right. It just happened to be in those bottom 5 cards. And we didn't see it that first game either.
Yeah, that's a card that's going to increase your percentage against Rogue by quite a bit. It's one of the best proactive cards to play against the class.
I mean, imagine there was an Innervate here. How disgusting would that be?
Yeah. Get the Tiger. So what's the play? It's a tough turn. If you swipe, you can't play a minion. Maybe you just you just play teacher and Moonfire face. Hope he doesn't have fan.
Class.
Well, he does have fan.
No.
In fact, fan is a pretty nice answer to just about everything that's going on right now. The question is, do you kill the 3/3 or go face?
That is the question. I guess I go face because the 3/3 is gonna attack the
Nope.
minion anyway.
Incorrect. Incorrect. Yeah, it's not the StrifeCro play.
Oh, the Master
Whoa!
Disguise! Infinite Tiger! He's gonna go for this
Double tiger.
preparation Fan of Knives play instead of... Oh, I guess you conceal. He's still... Okay, StrifeCro's officially Tiger Lock. You conceal this turn, then you Master Disguise next turn. The game is over. There's no escaping this. That's 5 per turn.
I think you're just a little bit behind the meta, man. This is what everyone's playing these days.
That must be what it is. I'll
You
I'll
better
go visit.
you better check that one website.
Yeah, TempoStorm.com. I'll catch back up. Get back ahead of the meta. Become legendary.
Yep. Wow, a stealth leaf. That might be interesting. But that would be really hard to pull off.
Just so sad there's no Master of Disguise. The Tiger Lock has been broken.
Alright, what do you do here if you're StrifeCro?
Well,
You gotta drop that board as much as possible. You have the combo, you have the innervate to use it. You think it's good enough? Or do you rag, hope it hits face, and survive?
it's an ugly board no matter how you look at it. I guess. Is there any merit to like keep her swipe?
It's keeper swipe, innervate hero power if you're... Right? No, it's not even that. No, it's nothing. No, keeper swipe sucks. I think you combo. I think you very sadly combo.
You combo him and combo and clear the board, and just hope he never. That's probably the best play, honestly. Just hope he never.
What to do?
No, I like keeper swipe. That's better.
Just kill a tiger and Drake.
Yeah, and then you combo next turn. I hope you just run him out of win conditions.
Time waits for no one. I must safeguard the land.
Is there a card you could actually win with next turn? If your keeper stays alive? I don't think so.
Probably not.
You'd be one short mana if you drew another Savage Roar.
What about a claw? Would that do anything?
Claw 2. No. No, I wouldn't, I don't think.
It'd be
Or-
short. 1 mana.
One short, yeah. One short again. 1 mana.
So rag boys, rag innervate shade. Kill the auctioneer or go face, and then that's actually not bad. I think StrifeCro can win this game. You just play rag, you innervate the shade. If you shoot him in the face, you win. If you shoot the gadgets in, you're fine.
Wait. What? Why do you win? If you shoot face?
Well, puts
The way
him
I
to
see it,
13,
that's like-
and you combo him next turn.
Yeah. But he hasn't drawn like any cold bloods, any deadly poison. He hasn't drawn anything.
Well, you gotta cut something to make room for Stranglethorn Tiger, man.
And Master Disguise, I guess.
He's gonna go for the
Okay.
very defensive play. I don't like this. 'Cause now Druid doesn't really have anything. He's trying to basically win by just going all in on
Oh, there we go!
rag. Oh, man.
Irma concealed. That's what's up.
All right, Ragnaros, get him. Rag innervate shade.
What to
I think you have to do it this turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think if it hits face, you actually lose. You gotta hit one of those minions. And there's one minion that you'd rather hit than the other. There's one minion that does something and it's stealth, and there's another one that's kind of a sad one. We'll let Rag decide. Well, Rag always decides.
Rag always.
Though.
Professional Hearthstone in a nutshell. Rag always decides. Come on, there you go. And you gotta innervate the shade. Alright. Oh, not what he wanted to see there.
But it probably does. It probably does keep Firebat from winning this turn.
Hey, drew prep as well. I think it was unlikely Firebat had lethal either way, but yeah, this definitely. I'm not sure why he prepped yet. I would have led with the poison and then preparation afterwards. Not a big deal though,
Sap.
Drew SL.
No, you don't think you sap here.
Firebat's about to make the biggest Van Cleef ever, and then trade off his auctioneer, I think.
And then have it get silenced.
How many cards does he have left in his deck? It doesn't look like that many. Maybe he do just sap the rag.
It's gonna have a few less here.
I wonder.
Because you know that StrifeCro has to play Keeper to not die, so you don't have to worry about rag for like 2 turns if you sap it. I don't mind sapping out here.
This guy's toast.
He's gonna go with the SI trade instead. Alright. Marcier Edwin.
Is that
What's up?
a 2020 Edwin?
No,
I
only
can't- I
16,
can't make
16.
it out. Oh, 16.
Yeah, casual Edwin. We need BGH here. Lotheb, not the worst, but not great.
I would say good enough.
Yeah, Lotheb silence, and I guess you kill the keeper with your 3/3. Or I mean, kill the 2/2 with your 3/3.
Yep. I think the rogue has a deadly poison up, so the one healthier is ideal. And it's still a target you have to deal with. And the rogue really just has so few cards that he may not actually have a win condition here.
Still has Blade Flurry in the deck, I think, but that's not it. Is this game actually winnable for Druid? It looks like it might be.
I think very, very slowly it will be. Because with Lotheb down, Rogue cannot deal with this board right now.
You just go face with the Rogue minions? I think you do. He's running low on cards. He might just not have enough win conditions left in the deck. He's going to trade a minion instead of attacking with his face. If he goes to 15, then it's got 6, 7... Yeah, I think you attack your face into the shade. But he's considering keeping the poison up. If he draws that Blade Flurry, which isn't the... You know, it's one of the last remaining cards. He can sweep for 5, which is pretty sick.
Nope. Doesn't go for it.
Hey, lights out.
Alright. We're going to see StrifeCro drop to 10. With double gadgets in hand.
Yeah, I don't like the double gadget too much. I feel like one's enough. Oh my god.
That's almost good, actually. But that Lotheb, oh man.
No, you play the Moonfire.
No, you hero
Totally.
power. Or do you die if you hero power?
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay, if you Moonfire, you can go Lotheb on 3/3. But I think the better play is just trade Lotheb, trade into the 3/3, and just drop gadgets and hero power. You go to 8. I guess you're dead to 1 damage off the top.
No. You Moonfire. You totally Moonfire. I don't even know why there's thought in this play.
But doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't cost 6. It costs 5.
Yeah.
I thought it cost 6 for some reason. I thought you had to choose between them. Yeah, no, you're right. You're definitely 110% gadgets and Moonfire.
What to do?
I thought it cost 6 for some reason.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Nope.
StrifeCro doing his classic take a while, even when the the play is straightforward. Because this makes his hand a little less obvious.
Oh, Blade Flurry. Believe
I don't
that's 1 damage off lethal.
I don't like playing it then.
Here we go.
Maybe it's fine. You just sap the Gadgeton.
Yep.
Alright. Firebat needs to have a bit more damage in his deck somewhere.
No, this is good enough, because, like, it's 1 damage off lethal, but you're the one with a creature, and you know the Druid doesn't have a taunt. He would have just played it last turn.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You still
taunt was
need
better
to-
than Moonfire there.
Interesting. He's gonna flurry now. I guess that's okay.
The StrifeCro needs to get a Wrath or a Swipe. Or a Taunt.
Claw,
No, a
maybe?
Taunt wouldn't work. Taunt wouldn't work. Claw would not work either. Ancient Allure. That
Jeez.
does work.
Alright, and then BGH?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, actually you have to BGH, because if
Gaining
you don't,
life is pretty
something
good.
gets Saperonate here.
If Lori gets sapped, it's probably fine.
Is it? You're still turn locked. And I think you're still on a clock. Like, there has to be some damage left in that rogue deck.
I wonder.
Well, if there's
Hey.
damage left in the rogue deck, you're just dead this turn, period. Because it's gonna be 4 damage. StrifeCro's doing the math on hero powering every turn and seeing if it matters. Alright, he's gonna opt to do that. What is it? Phantom Knives?
I'm almost out of cards.
Into
No!
Tiger. What do you mean no? That's yes.
It's a little
yes,
bit too.
Tiger.
It's a little bit too late. I guess it's still
What is
good. It still wins.
It's
Next
totally
turn.
good. You can even sap that Ancient Allure. Who gives a crap?
Nah, you save that for a taunt.
Of course.
All right, face for
Do you?
4.
You don't have much life right now.
He's thinking about attacking Lore.
What?
There's no way.
There's
no
way.
way.
Of course.
Is he trying to attack twice with Tiger to win the game?
Here we go.
I don't understand.
Help.
Oh my god, team. Okay. Back to
Maybe he
StrifeCro.
knows. Hold on. Maybe he knows what's left in his deck here. Maybe all that's left in the deck is like win conditions. That's possible, right?
Maybe. Alright. So does it matter if you armor? Firebat can still deal 10 with a 4 damage card like Cold Blood or Eviscerate. And I don't think there's any 3 damage cards, so I don't think armoring matters. So I think you play Shade here.
Yeah.
Or maybe BGH is an even better play than Shade. Because he gets the 4 attack right away.
Noxramas is all.
Man, we
Oh, man.
suck at predicting plays apparently.
This game. Well, I mean... Oh,
Cold
it
Blood.
is Cold Blood. The one
Last
copy
card.
of Cold Blood. Alright. And the all 5... Wait, did we see a second Auctioneer from Firebat? Is he playing 1 Auctioneer?
Well played.
But he's playing double Tiger.
Oh, it's strictly better.
Strictly better. It's gonna be Shaman.
Your
Oh, the dream! You keep that entire hand. That hand's really good. No, you keep both of them. What are you doing? You poison to live, and then you just Tiger him. A lot. Maybe you draw Master of Disguise.
That's a Tiger. Yeah, that's the combo, man. That's the Tiger Shot, Tiger Uppercut combo. You know how powerful that is? That can be like an 8-hit combo.
Alright. Firebat wants to make it close, wants to give StrifeCro a bit of a chance. He's just going to keep the 1 Tiger. Maybe this is just
Well-
really advanced BM. He's just gonna draw the other one. And oh, okay. Well, I drew some worse tigers.
There's the auctioneer. See, perfect. Just the one.
Go with this one, conceal.
Yep. You got the good okay.
All right. Well, Hearthstone. ladies and
Firebat's
gentlemen.
legitimately Firebat's really pushing his luck with this type of deck structure, but it seems to be working out, man. It's crazy.
Well, he won his first non-zoo game just now, so it's all uphill from, or it's all downhill from here. No, there are 2 auctioneers.
Here
What?
we go.
Amateurs win.
Yeah, I
Gotta
guess-
call him.
Man,
All right.
I wanted to ride the double tiger.
All right. Well, I guess you never have to keep 5 drops this way, right? You have 2 Drakes, 2 Tigers, 2 Gadgetsons, a Lotheb. You're always gonna have something to do on 5.
I wonder.
That is a Lotheb for StrifeCro, though. Some important stuff from the Shaman deck. He's got the turn 2 play and Haunted Creeper. A lot of times it's the only 2-drop Shaman decks play, and it's at its most important in the mirror match and against Rogue, because against Rogue as the Shaman, you pretty much just want to draw dudes. You want to draw as many creatures as you possibly can, and you don't want to draw your spells at all.
I think all the Shaman decks run Flame Tongue too, but very rarely is that a 2-drop. It's only a 2-drop if you usually coin out a totem.
Yeah, exactly. So, StrifeCro right now is considering playing Feral Spirit, but he's really hesitant to because it would mess up his expensive hand. He really
Yeah.
wants to coin a 5-drop, but he is going to go with the Spirits instead, because if he doesn't play it now, he just won't have a good turn to do it. We're probably going
It's
to see...
alright though. Like it
Yeah.
protects against a lot of cards.
Here we go.
Like it protects against Fanonize, protects against Shiv.
Here we go.
And if Firebat had a 3-3, he would have played it the turn before, so this is